Hello, Targar friends. Hey, everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and once again, it is time for another Orc Mode workout. But a quick reminder, for those of you who watch these videos every day, reach down and click like down below, and click like on my other videos today. It will help keep me warm, because yes, I still do not have heat. I had a laugh. Someone said in the comments, just turn the heat on. I have it on. It's not working. It's not working, guys. The button doesn't do anything. So hopefully by the end of the day I will have running water again. I would love a hot bath. That's why you're seeing these same clothes 2 workouts in a row. I haven't taken them off. It's cold. It's cold. I have no hot water. I have no way to wash clothes or bathe anyways. So it's just to keep me warm. But the good morning, I decided to do change today. Just get a nice heavy single above 90%. Because I'm going to do a lot more good mornings. I'm probably going to do a good morning to a max every workout. I'm going to go very West Side style to a training max. And we'll keep doing double maxes. Eventually I'll go back over to double maxes for upper. But I wanted to get over to get some deadlifts in, and someone had asked, are these slightly harder for me? Yeah, pulls off blocks on conventional do seem slightly harder for me. I don't lose anything on a deficit. People figured that out real quick too. Yeah, quit talking about 1-inch deficit because you don't lose anything. You're just as strong. I am actually. I don't lose anything on a 1-inch deficit. I don't lose a single pound. In fact, my heaviest pull to date on camera has been a 1-inch deficit. That's been my heaviest pull. It's better than my best conventional on camera. But I decided to strap up, like I said in the last video, because I'm going to train grip every single workout. And now I don't have to care about my grip when I deadlift. If it's fatigued, it doesn't matter. I'll just train grip all the time. I'm going to train my grip into the ground. I need to do a lot of grip specialization. You guys are seeing a lot of it on camera. I might start doing off camera too. Might start doing my pinch blocks and other stuff. So I went ahead, and first time I pulled over 600 on anything in a while. Pretty good while. It wasn't a true max. I did 605 off the 1-inch with the straps. Just a good training max. It was above 90%. I'm not going to claim this was easy. People are like, wow, it was really fast when they saw the preview. I'm not going to say it was easy because it was heavy. It was real heavy. It was above 90%. Possibly above 95%. But it went pretty good and happy with it. Able to lock it real clean. So I'm happy with that pull. So again, not having to worry about my grip at the moment, so I can just train the hell out of my grip and specialize in it. We can just get some good pulls in, right? We can start getting some heavy pulls. We'll start getting more stuff higher and higher up past 600. Start working up 620, 630, 650. Start getting some heavier pulls in. Then I did my squats, and these felt good, but when I'm looking at the footage, they're hair high, even for rep work. They didn't feel that way when I was doing them. Some of them I sink deeper than others, but you know, is what it is. I had gone up 5 pounds on these over my percentage. They felt good though. They didn't just destroy me or anything. That's the beauty of this bar. And I think what I'll probably do, today took longer and I didn't have a lot of time, and I wanted to get the voiceover done because I've got other stuff I need to do with clients and stuff this afternoon. But I've been waiting on the stores to open. Costco finally opened today, so after the deadlifts, so after the set of deadlifts you'll see coming up, I ran to the store and I had to wait in line, and I got some new groceries. I was out of fresh fruit and stuff. Filled up a full backpack and a bag and walked it home. But nothing's been open, so I needed to restock some stuff. I have plenty of meat and rice and all that. It's just things like fruit. So I bought a bunch of cantaloupes and stuff. And so that kind of ran the day over a lot longer. Plus I stayed in bed later. I started later because it's cold. Cold, I didn't want to get up and start training. That will all be done by next week. We'll be back to business as normal. Although this will give me a chance to say maybe I could start wearing more shirts in some of these clips. I'll do some of them shirtless. I might start wearing shirts again, as long as I can keep the sweating under control. Because people like some of the funny shirts like the leg day, and I actually like the Superman shirts. I'll go back and forth, right? I've been doing just nothing but shorts for so long that, you know, I can change it up a little bit. But did these squats. They felt good, and I feel like, though, that other little segue aside, I can get away with a little more lower body volume. I may throw the hip belt squats back in, mainly because I don't feel even remotely beat up. Like this session today didn't beat me up at all. like zero. I have no fatigue right now. No cramping, nothing's really sore. Right, nothing's sore. I could probably do some belt squats. They're easy to recover from. They put your spine in traction because I'm doing so much back work. That's really the concern. I know I need a lot more back on certain things. Right? We know that my squatting, my benching, everything needs all sorts of back. So my back training is pretty intense. But I feel like maybe some belt squats wouldn't be a bad idea, especially the real wide stance, especially because of the sumo carryover. It won't hurt my squat. May help me with some sumo if I want to do some sumo pulling again, because I do see the weak links that I have on the sumo right now. So I could probably work those in. I feel like I'm getting plenty of hamstring, because every time I go back and mess with the glute ham raise, I'm able to PR again on it really, really quick, even if I haven't done it in a month or two, which we saw again this time. I was up to hitting PRs on it for rep work with the weighted ones. So I could probably use more quad and hip. But the main thing is going to be back and grip, though. It's going to have to be a high priority for me. So, again, belt squats will work. So what do we do today? 435. I wanted to get at least 10 and then maybe see if I can get more than 10. I got to 12 reps with this. Nice full resets, clean pulls. Didn't let my forearm break down. So I think what I'm going to do, because I got so beat up doing 2 sets of 10 last time, it turned out to be 425. I miscounted. I miscounted everything that day. I was so cold. I made all sorts of math mistakes, and other people noticed some of it. I actually had 425 on the bar for those sets of 10. My low back just couldn't handle that volume. It was cramping, and I was able to finish the workout, but it was cramping on me. Had to take a break. This today didn't do that. I'm not saying it wasn't hard, but we got to 12. So I think the key is going to be here, one good set of rep work on deadlifts, just for the extra little hypertrophy in my back and other stuff. I'm not going to do a whole lot of volume. I'm going to work on hitting high, good 10 rep maxes. So I think I should set a goal. All right. Haven't been pulling that heavy lately, and I haven't done any real volume. So I think what I want to do is start setting 10 rep max goals. Now, I think a good goal for me to aim for be 500 for 10. I don't think I've ever done 10 reps of 500. Right? You guys watched me do, I think, like 8 with 485 earlier last year. I did 5 off of like a 2-inch deficit with 525. And a long time ago on camera, I did 7 with 500 without a belt. So let's set a goal of 10 reps with 500. We need to have benchmarks, because I'm not doing that as percentage. I'm just trying to get a good AM rep. And so anytime I can get more than 10, I know I can increase the weight. Well, I got 12. That's I can do heavier. Okay. Now today, by the way, on these grip work, the first set went good. I went up to 265. The next 2 sets did not go as good. Just be warned. So this is kind of an impasse. This is where I'm stuck. I'm going to have to work with that 265. The goal, get 3 sets of holds. Now, some people say, well, you need more total sets. No, not necessarily, because I'm doing all that other grip work, and I'm doing all that rowing with the axle bar. Deadlift and comp, we have to do 3 pulls. So I think 3 all-out pulls will give me the grip that I need on these. And I can do other volume work. This is basically max effort pulls. It's a max effort pull, because a double overhand with the axle bar is about the hardest grip thing you're ever going to do. My goal will be to keep working up, get 3 holds where I can count to 10 seconds in my head. Now the second one I think was the worst. I barely could hold on to it. It's just I couldn't get my hands in the right position. Plus I just went shopping, walked back in the cold. It was already rolling after a few seconds. My hands just could not handle it. We're going to keep working it up though. I mean, we got to where I've done 260 for the holds. Now we need to get to 265. All right, once we get to 265 and we can get those full holds where I count to 10 in my head. It's not going to be necessarily 10 seconds on the camera. It's what I'm counting in my head. I go 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. So when I can do that and hold it for that, we'll go up 5 pounds each time. The goal will be 300. Okay, my grip will be in a good place when I can do that with 300 pounds for 10 second holds, or my 10 count holds. All right, I'll be in a real good place. And then we'll obviously keep working on it. Grip is always going to be a big deal for me. I feel like my grip is always going to be my limit on my deadlift. I accept that. So, you know, fat bar work, though, is probably about the best grip training you can do for deadlift carryover. Fat bars, axle bars, whatever you choose to call them. That one went a little better, then I had to drop it. You guys can see me just squeezing my hands. It's like, man, because it's like your knuckles and stuff crackle. When I get one like that, that second and third one, when I squeeze it and I pull off the floor, I can hear my hands popping. So, and it didn't do that on the first set. It's usually not on the sets that I hold good. I don't get that, and it's everything just fatigued. And for anyone who hasn't tried that, there'd be a few guys out there who are like, well, I don't think it's that hard. I don't know. Put 265 on an axle bar, a 2-inch diameter bar with no knurl, double overhand it and try to pick it up. It's harder than you think, guys. Because I don't have grip problems with stuff like in the mid 500s on a deadlift at all. So my stuff up over 600. So we've got to toughen the hands, which we're doing by doing a lot of the rowing with a deadlift bar. Going to have to keep doing grip. And grip's going to have to be fat bar work. I might work my plank pinches and stuff back in. But that's the name of the game. That's what I'm going to have to do. And then we did our reverse hypers. And I think I picked up like one extra rep at the end. So I'm up to a good weight. I'm going to have to work with this weight for a bit because I bumped up 10 pounds. This is hard. This is challenging. It's very challenging with this weight. But that's, again, about where it needs to be. If I were to run Clint Darden's math, technically hit my low back and glutes and stuff, based on this movement, it should be pretty close to 700-pound deadlift. I don't know that they really are, because that 605 felt pretty heavy. That didn't feel 95 pounds below my max. Let me put it that way. I didn't have another plate per side in the tank. There's no way. No way. Not even remotely imaginable. So obviously there's some other weak links involved. And I think some of it's my mid-back, which I know is an issue on my squatting. Right? I have a feeling that's also limiting my deadlift to the deadlift with straps. Now my grip is really what's going to be we're going to fight with, but we have a solution for that. So we have to just keep addressing these things. We have to keep working. We have to keep moving forward. Get better all the time. Keep improving. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.